So now let's move on to activity 5, which is a rough draft with a frame. So how do you feel about the future? I feel blank when I think about the future. Now you could feel a lot of different things. You could be excited for the future. You could be nervous for the future. You could be both for the future. When I think about the future. So in this line here, explain why you feel this way. What do you think about the future? So you may feel anxious when I feel anxious when I think about the future because I'm not quite sure exactly what I want to do. Okay, that's an example. But again, that is all up to you. So the example they give you, I am stepping into the future with confidence. I worked hard to overcome the challenges I faced in my past, and I am doing my best to continue learning and growing. What is confidence? Anybody know what confidence is? Confidence, anybody know what that means? So confidence, right? Let's say that you are a very good athlete, okay? You like to play soccer. So when you are on the soccer field, you have confidence in yourself that when you're out there, you could score a goal, right? So you believe in yourself that you have the ability to do something, right? Now, there's a big difference between confidence and arrogance, okay? Confidence is the idea that you can do something. When you're arrogant, you really believe that you're better than somebody else, right? So the difference here is confidence. When I'm on the soccer field, I believe I give my team the best chance to win. Arrogance is when I'm on the soccer field, I'm the best player out there and we're going to win because of me. Okay? That's arrogance because you're talking like you're better than anybody else. Confidence is just showing that you have a belief in yourself that you can do something. Okay? So I am stepping into the future with confidence. So that means they're stepping into the future believing they can do something. Okay? I worked hard to overcome the challenges I faced in my past, and I am doing my best to continue learning and growing. So challenges, right? Challenges are things that we have to overcome, okay? If you play a video game, for example, there might be certain challenges within the game that you have to do, okay? Certain achievements that you have to do in a video game, okay? So when we talk about challenges, there are a lot of challenges that we face as students, right? So you guys face the challenge of a language barrier, okay? You have a language that you are fluent in that is not English, but yet you are learning the English language, right? So the challenge that you have is to take the knowledge that you have of all of the words and ideas that you have in Spanish, Portuguese, Creole, and to apply them, right, to use them toward English. That's a very difficult challenge for you guys, okay? That is just one challenge that you guys have. The next part of this, what or who motivates you to work hard for your success? So I am motivated by, it could be an inspiring person or people, because what did they do to help or to motivate you or to inspire you, right? So it says, look at activity number 1, question 2. Who did you write about? Use that information in this section. So I want to show my family how much I appreciate the love and support they gave me. So when we look up here, right, to who inspires you the most to stay motivated and focus on your future success, that's who you need to talk about right here in activity 5, right? I am motivated by. Who motivates you? It could be a parent. It could be a sibling. It could be a cousin. It could be an aunt and uncle. It could be a significant other. It could be a boyfriend or girlfriend. It could be a friend, right? It could be, a male friend, a female friend. Who is it? Let me know. And tell me why they inspire you. So what did they do to help motivate you? What did they help do to inspire you? Or what did they help you to do in general? So what have they helped you with? Okay. What are your goals and how will you accomplish them? So look at activity 3. What goals did you write down? So use the sentence frames in your answers in this section of the conclusion. So the example here, I plan on doing this by turning my dreams into my reality. College is right in front of me now. I plan on studying English or psychology so that I can become a teacher and help others who might need some support on their way to success. So what is a dream? Somebody tell me what a dream is. What is a dream? Well, when we go to sleep, we have dreams, right? So a dream is something inside of our head in that sense. But when we're talking about the dreams here, we're talking about something that we really want to do. Maybe my dream is to be a rock star. Okay. When I was a kid, you want to know what my dream was? This is really silly. My dream was to be a professional wrestler. Okay. That's what I wanted to do when I was a kid. What's that? So you know WWE? Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, right? Yeah, silly, right? When I also was a kid, I wanted to be an archaeologist because I loved Egyptian history and I loved, finding out about like different things that people were finding underground, all that history that was lost and that was found. And now my dream is to be the best English teacher I can possibly be. So whatever dreams you have, it does not mean that it's just one dream. Okay, your dreams can change or evolve over time, right? So what I wanted to do when I was a kid was much different than what I wanted to do when I was a teenager. What I want to do when I was a teenager is much different than what I want to do now as an adult, okay? So your dreams can change, okay? They can evolve. So when we look at that, what goals do you wish to accomplish, okay? So we're going to look at the goals that you wrote down in activity 3, right? So for the first year in our future, 5 years in the future, 10 years from the future, 20 years in the future, okay? What are we actually writing? So that's what we want to know in this part of our rough draft. Okay, so look at activity 3. What goals did you write down? Use sentence frames and your answers in the section of the conclusion. The example, I plan on doing this by turning my dreams into reality. So reality is right here, right now. Okay, so reality is not a dream world. Okay, you're not dreaming about it anymore. You're actually doing it. Okay, so they're saying, my dream of becoming a teacher is no longer a dream, it's a reality. I'm doing it right now. Okay, so reality is right now, what you're doing. A dream is what you want to do in the future. Okay, where do you want to be in the future? Very important, where do you want to be? In blank years. How many years? Could be 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20. I would like to live where? Where do you want to live? And in what type of house? Maybe you want to live in Puerto Rico. What kind of house would you have in Puerto Rico? So we're using sensory details like before. So we would talk about the color. We would talk about the size. We would talk about what it's made out of. We would talk about if it has a backyard, if it has flowers, if it has a garden, if it's by the water. So those are the sensory details we need to think about. So I dream of living in a little white house with a backyard full of trees and flowers where I can relax and spend peaceful afternoons taking care of my family. So the only thing missing here is where, right? They don't tell us exactly where. They don't say in San Miguel. They don't say in Providence, Rhode Island. They don't say in New Orleans, Louisiana, right? They just say that they want a certain house. They don't tell us where it is. But I'm asking you guys to think about where you would like to live within 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, right? Think about that in response to this question. And then this sentence will connect all of your ideas and remind the audience of the important information you wrote. So my life has been blank, and moving forward, I know I will blank. I would not be here, and I will think of them every step of the way on my path to success. So my life has been. How has your life been? Has it been interesting? Has it been boring? Has it been good? Has it been bad? And moving forward, I know I will what? What are you going to do? Are you going to grow? Are you going to just sit here and be a lump on a couch and play video games? Are you going to try to better your future? Are you going to try to work towards certain goals? Are you going to try to accomplish those goals? So that is what I want you to think about right here in this part. My life has been. What has your life been? Think about that. My life has been challenging. My life has been interesting. My life has been boring. My life has been scary. My life has been fun. And moving forward, I know I will what? What are you going to do with your life? So that is what I want you guys to think about for activity 5. So make sure that you look through at all the other answers that you've put in, especially for activity 3. That's very important because it's giving you a specific timeline, okay, on what the expectations are for your life. So make sure that you pay close attention to that. And once you finish with that, next week, we are going to go exactly right into our final draft of the conclusion.